This is a story of life, love, and language, unfolding in an epic around-the-world journey full of stunning sceneries, captivating cultures, and exotic animals. The goal is to become fluent in Spanish while visiting every single Spanish-speaking country across 3 continents. For this part of the journey, I wanted to answer some important questions that many language learners have. Since Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, English is the second official language, after Spanish of course. It was the perfect place to solidify Spanish fundamentals, since being able to switch between English and Spanish at any time was helpful, giving me the answer to the first question. When accounting for a variety of factors, the answer is no. But it's tricky to understand. There are several areas that many new language learners overlook. Think about it like this. In cognitive pursuits, an average child does not actually learn faster than the average adult. It's not even close. So, while a child may pick up on structure and pronunciation more quickly, an adult can generally power through vocabulary and grammar rules, giving them fluency in the long run and the ability to effectively teach others. But I cannot overstate the importance of time. It matters more than everything else combined. Obviously, since most children have no real responsibilities, the least they could do is learn the damn language. The simplicity of adolescence makes learning any language seem like a much simpler task than it really is, giving the illusion that children learn languages faster. It takes a long time to master a language, and children have way too much time on their hands. Here's a final clarification. Overall, children do not learn languages faster than adults. Children tend to learn the first language faster, but adults learn subsequent languages faster. Now, we can easily answer the next question. The same previous conditions apply. If we simply keep learning consistently as time goes on, we will certainly get much better. Therefore, you can't expect to master a language if you do not have consistent practice. But now, we add a crucial 5th component, the most effective way to learn any language.
One of the most fascinating things when it comes to learning the Spanish language is the double R that requires rolling of the tongue, like correr. And yet, it's from this very concept that we gain insight into one of the most interesting theories when it comes to learning the Spanish language, when it comes to learning any language. Conventionally, learners of a second language are taught to speak, write, and read simultaneously. But this isn't how children learn at all, and children are often the standard when it comes to learning a language.
For most of language education, the importance of listening is overlooked, because it is simply interspersed throughout the learning process. To learn how to read, write, or speak, you need to listen. More importantly, you need to learn how to listen. And, of course, children naturally listen more, so it gives them a huge advantage. Until they were developed enough, they couldn't even speak, read, or write. The only thing they could do from the very beginning was listen. This all made sense to me when reflecting on my own language learning journey. I had done this all before, because English was my second language. So, for a month, I simply stopped speaking, reading, or writing. I just focused on listening. I gradually moved to reading, then writing, and finally speaking. But, as an adult, you need great perseverance to stay silent and resist the urge to immediately write or speak until the sounds and rhythm of the language are fully internalized. Because early output from speaking and writing will build links between your native language and the target language. This means you're likely to build a mental model of your target language based on the sounds of your native language. Done incorrectly, and too early, this could corrupt your accent and overall ability to effectively learn the target language. By understanding that language learning is a time-intensive feat, you will be less discouraged. You're not slow. It just naturally takes a long-ass time. Listening is the primary input stage that will set up the fundamentals. Next, add reading. Based on your good listening habits, you have a much higher chance of reading correctly. This is still the input stage. Writing begins the output stage. If your input was bad, your output will likely be bad. But if your input was good, your output will likely be good as well. Speaking is the final output stage. If you focus on your listening, reading, and writing, chances are you would end up speaking well. Remember, focus on speaking last. Well, that's it for me. Buena suerte y te veré en el próximo país.